Hi, this is Pastor Tim Bushong from Syracuse Baptist Church. I want to invite you to this year's Jesus in Politics Conference. This is Jesus in Politics 6, Politics and the Family. Again, it's going to be hosted by Maple Grove Church in Topeka, Indiana, and that's on October 25th. It's a Saturday from 10 to 5. You know, in the past few years, we've had some really good speakers. We've had Bill Yorka, Fort Wayne Councilman Jason Arp, Pastor Joseph Spurgeon, John Harris, John Moody, Indiana State Representative Curtin Isley, Nelson Klosterman, Pastor Andrew Isker, Rod Martin, William Wolf, good panel discussions, and of course myself, Tim Bushong. So back in 2020, when we had our first conference, we'd been witnessing mere anarchy in the streets of America in ways that our grandparents could have never imagined happening in their beloved land of the free. And even worse than that, many of the accepted social standards of basic common law and decency had been turned on their heads. Like self-defense of your home being criminally prosecuted, while the wanton destruction of public and private property was not only justified but even celebrated. Well, it was a weird year. Now, this past year has been pretty wild too. Politically, with the ascent of MAGA, and then culturally, there's a real shift in the Overton window. You know, what you can talk about and what you can't. And by the way, those things aren't unrelated. So for Jesus in Politics 6, we're focusing on the family. Now, where have you heard that before? Thank you, Jim Dobson. In other words, we're going to be talking about all the things that relate to family and family life, friendship, character, education, the church, just exploring all of the various myriad ways that our family and family life intersects with and influences these areas. You know, how do politics affect your family? How does my family affect and influence politics? Good questions, right? Well, bring your family this year to Jesus in Politics 6. Again, October 25th from 10 to 5 at Maple Grove Church in Topeka, Indiana. Let's grow together. Let's encourage one another. And if you've been to a Jesus in Politics conference before, you know you're going to get a really good lunch. Again, Pastor Tim Bushong inviting you and your family to Jesus in Politics number 6, Politics and the Family. See you there.